BBQ chicken. That will be the first meal we have in the soft launch of the new studio, the content studio. Again, I'm not 100% done, but this part of the room is. I was already here working on it. Said, you know what? Let's just order some food here. So BBQ chicken has some new flavors that when I was looking on the menu, I didn't even see these ever. So I said, you know what? Let me try these out and see what it's hitting on today. They now allow you to order chicken in orders of 4, and they never did that before. These right here are the hot malo wings, which is supposed to be one of their hottest. It's not the hottest, it is the next to hottest. And this was the main reason that I got this. I didn't know this was a thing until today. What? This is like origami today. What the hell? Okay. So this is 2 different orders of wings, but it is their sweet and salty garlic, and then their garlic crunch. Never heard of these flavors, and I said that's what we're doing today. Also, I spent $1,500 today at a baptism. I paid for the food, and I said, you know what, might as well make some content out of this as well. So we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And one of my favorite things that they serve there is this roast tteokbokki rice cakes. I always get them every time I go, so I had to get that. But I hope y'all like the new studio, man. I think it's coming out nice. I've shown a bunch of stuff, and I just wanted to kind of make it official today. So drop a thumbs up, man. You guys already know the vibes, and let's get into this video. So we're gonna start off right here. I love garlic, so I had to try these garlic crunch wings. Again, you can get a 4-piece now. You never could do that before, but there's nothing to get into. BBQ chicken, franchise chicken place. Y'all already know what it is. So what they did with these is they fried garlic like almost like chips and put it on the top of it. And funny enough, these are kind of buttery at the end. So it's like garlicky and buttery. Fried garlic, almost not incredibly buttery, but just a little bit, not over the top. I wouldn't call this their best flavor. I've always been more of a sweet and spicy wing person, but the thing that I would like a little more, when I heard garlic crunch, I expected the garlic to just be it's like a slight garlic flavor, not like over the top. And I wanted over the top. It's me. Everybody's preference is different. But these are solid, and I'd give them a 7 out of 10. I expected these to like knock my socks off, I'm not gonna lie, but they're still good. So these are the sweet and salty garlic wings. Now, according to them, it's basically a mix of honey with garlic and soy sauce. It sounded like a really good mix. So I said, oh, hey, that's right up my alley as well. It's funny because these are more garlicky than the garlic crunch ones, which actually have garlic on them. But I like these better, if you couldn't tell. Normally I like soy garlic as a combination. This one's even crazier because it's more garlicky than when you get soy garlic. It's like they concentrated the flavor on this one a lot more. And it's really enjoyable. But then you add in that sweetness from the honey. And you got yourself a winner. I'm glad I only ordered like the smallest of these that I could get. Because like I said, this is one of the few times that you'll see me recording a video where I already ate before. And I'll tell you how that went. It's kind of funny. My favorite one's secret spicy, but these are way up there. Way up there. I'd probably say, and they have a lot of flavors of wings, like maybe 4 or 5. So these are up there. And I'd give these an 8.8 out of 10. Not quite in the elite category, just because I prefer a spicier wing, but still very, very good as well. And then finally, we have an order of their hot mala wings, and it says inspired by the Chinese mala seasoning, which I've had mala chicken before from Chinese food spots, but it says it's very sweet and very hot, which is like my kind of wing. But it's all going to depend on how damn hot that this is, so. This is hot. You can get the heat immediately, but wow, this really does taste like the mala chicken from the China. This is fire. Y'all can see it's just, I'm going through it on this one. Wow. So there's this place that's one of my favorite Chinese food spots in the area. In fact, I think it is my number one right now when we were doing rankings. It's called East Walk. It's in Souderbrook, New Jersey. And they do a mala chicken that, this is crazy to say. This is almost a better version of it, and I'm going to tell you why. The only criticisms I had about the mala chicken at the Chinese food place was that I said, I know this is supposed to be like really spicy. And it's not. It's like a milder version of it. But the flavor of that is all through this. And it's got that sweetness and almost like this peppercorn type of flavor that is really like refreshing on here. I know it sounds crazy. And it was missing the heat. This has the heat that to back that up. And also, it's a much crispier skin than you get with their like boneless pieces at the other place. This is excellent. This was like the flavor that I threw in at the end. And I think this might be like my favorite flavor at BBQ chicken that I've had, which was secret spicy, but this, it just has more flavor to it too. Really well done. Sticky sauce. Man. Yeah. This is the one. That is the one. That is the one. Yeah, we gotta get one more. I literally ordered the smallest amount of wings I could get because I said if one of these hit, we're gonna have a problem. It's the best one. At BBQ, we found it. I'm gonna do you one further. That's when you talk about BBQ and Bonchon, which are two of like the most popular franchises that make these. These are the best flesh sauces out of any of them. It used to be Yang Yum at Bonchon, but we got a new winner. They turned the spice up. Like, I gotta get a drink. That's how you know. That's fire, man. Oof. I'm picking off the skin. Okay, we're done. It's a little more spicy than sweet. And I would just like the sweetness turned up just a little bit. But they're spicy and they're delicious. 9.4 out of that chain scale that I keep, which we still haven't found our magnum opus, our perfect, but this one is the best of what I've had. Excellent. This is one of my favorite types of rice cake dishes that you can get, and it's done at BBQ Chicken. This is their rose duck bucky. It's like a red chili, but cream sauce, so it's kind of sweet, kind of spicy, kind of rich. Fish cakes, rice cakes, egg in here. You can get it with cheese. I didn't this time, just so I didn't feel 100% guilty, even though it ain't gonna make much of a difference at this point, but. This is, I didn't really like rice cakes till I had this version of it. Since then, I found some good ones, but this is so good. If you like that Samyang ramen, the carbonara one, you'll love this. It's a better version of that. That's like something if you want to make it a crib real quick. This tastes 1,000 times better. Like if you said, okay, I'm gonna get a real version of that, it would be closer to this. Really rich from the cream, but a good amount of spice from those chili flakes and the sauce in here. The rice cakes aren't too chewy. There's fish cakes in here as well, so it adds that umami type of taste to this. Get the egg. I'll sit here and devour this whole thing. But I already ate, so we gotta be good. Did I get a little piece of? Okay, egg stayed on. Get it away from me. Get it away from me. Come back to me. Just come back to me. One more bite. Okay, one more bite. Last bite. For real this time. Try this dish. Try this dish. Get it with some rice too. Put it on some rice. I'm telling you. Every time I go there, I have to get this. I have to. This one's sticking out. Sticking out. Just gotta get it in the sauce. 9.5, bro. Again, I'm talking chain scale. But as far as that goes, this is easily one of the best side dishes I've had from anything in this category. So like I said, today was a nice day, family day. Had a baptism that I attended, and it was my bright idea to say, you know what, I'll take care of the bill for, we went to a place called bb.q. It's located in Paramus, New Jersey. It's an Italian restaurant, but they have little banquet halls that you can go in there. And I didn't want to do the whole just get ziti thing. So I said, you know what, let people just order whatever the hell they want and I'll take care of the bill. Because they were just going to do this thing where it was like, they just gave everybody the same ziti. And I was like, let people eat what they want to. Of course, almost everybody there ordered steak. My dad ordered steak. My brother ordered steak. I ordered a damn steak. So the bill came out to like $1,300 for everybody, which, it's family. I don't really care about that type of stuff, but I wanted to show you what I ate at the very least. I ordered appetizers for everybody as well, so I had a little bit of that too, and then my entree of a steak. So we're gonna go over it real quick, rapid fire. The first thing I got, which were oysters. They were $3 a piece, and I had one of each, but their oysters were really good. I don't know where they're getting them from, but get more of those. I would give those a 9 out of 10. Thought they were delicious. I like raw oysters. It's an acquired taste, but I'm one of them people that has acquired it. It was actually my pops that put me on to getting oysters, even as a teenager. We used to go up to this market in New York and get them like fresh. So I've been eating oysters ever since then. Definitely an acquired taste, but they have a good version of it. Also ordered a bruschetta, which is like a chopped up olive oil tomato mix over crostini, which is like a little short piece of bread that you toast, and a little bit of balsamic, and they had some mousse on this as well. This was good, 8 out of 10. Nothing spectacular, but very, very solid. They use fresh ingredients, and you're always going to have a good time getting this type of food, so really well done with that one. And then they also said we're going to throw in some buffalo wings. I asked them to suggest and just throw out a bunch of appetizers, so I put the buffalo wings in there as well. Buffalo wings were frozen. It was very disappointing. Like, a place that makes all this stuff that's supposedly scratch made to serve frozen buffalo wings, like, I could have easily, they're the same ones you get from the pizza place as well, too. I'll give those a 3 out of 10, because they was charging way too much for like 5 frozen wings. Then they brought out 2 charcuterie boards, ton of stuff on here, and really, really good quality cold cuts. Please excuse how I pronounce these things, but this is how everybody there called them the same thing. So they had some mortadella, they had some prosciutto, and then they had some salami, some cheeses and stuff. I only tried the 3 different proteins, and they were really, really quality, really good. These get a solid 8.5 out of 10. Would smash again. Then came out the pièce de résistance, the entree. We had this 24-ounce cowboy ribeye steak. I got scallops on it, and they didn't really say, but the cowboy part was like this homemade A1 type of barbecue sauce. Really flavorful. I was surprised at how good it was. This steak was pretty good. It was served with some roasted potatoes and some root vegetables, and they cooked mine perfectly. Now, this is where I said I was going to pace myself this whole time. I made a bet with my brother at the table that he couldn't finish it. I told him I'd give him $50 if he finished it. So, of course, him saying he bet I couldn't finish it. I was just chilling. I ate the whole damn thing. He did finish it. He didn't talk for the rest of the day, though. So, wherever you at, bro, I know you're probably still feeling it. I ended up doubling it. I ended up giving him $100. Just, wanted to get some stuff. And then finally, someone, I don't want to plug the person in case they don't want people like asking, or I don't know if they do this professionally, but they might as well. One of them made this like cake. It had Oreos in it. And like an Oreo cream inside of it, like a triple layered cake. It was fantastic. Like, if I have an event, I'm gonna have to pay them to do it. They did a really good job. Again, I probably should reach out to them before I put their information in, because I don't know if they do this professionally. But they also made these. I kept calling them Jesus cookies, so I haven't tried one yet. They made this cookie. It's like a shortbread cookie, I think. I kept calling them Jesus cookies, but this is my first time trying a Jesus cookie, so let's try this out. That's good, man. It's shortbread. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the frosting is like, just your regular sweet that you would get like a black and white cookie. I'm not even joking. If I have an event, you have to make the stuff for me too. Really good. I'm abstaining from ranking anything. We don't rate anything if it has to do with my family. I learned my lesson on Thanksgiving 2 years ago. So don't ask me. I'm just telling you, they're very good. Okay? Ain't no ranking here. So that was my day today. It's already like 7:30 p.m. I've been up and at 'em. It started at 11, so I'm just finally getting in and getting to what I have to do. I still wanted to try this, so I did today. I'm actually still working on the studio tonight. Probably gonna put another like 30 minutes, an hour until I got some more stuff that just got delivered. Also, there were some people in the last video that were asking about my Apple Watch, the band in particular, and where I got it from. So I'll just go over it real quick right now. This is their Slate Link bracelet. This is officially from the Apple Store. It's really expensive, but I wanted something that was going to fit the Apple Watch perfectly. I didn't want to get a third party. I just wanted something like officially, but I want to be honest with you. It's really nice, but the clasp kind of sucks. And sometimes it does come unlinked if you're doing anything. Like if you're going to wear this as a daily driver, I would probably get the Milanese one, which is like more of a loop, because the amount of times during the day that I hit this part because the buttons right here come unclasped really easily. I've thousands of times where I'm carrying something that it'll just, and this is not meant to be worn as a sport watch, so I'm not really blaming Apple, but what I'm just giving is a suggestion. If you're gonna wear this as a daily driver, I wouldn't wear this, but this is really expensive of a band. It's overpriced, it's Apple, so if you can find something on the Amazon store that is gonna give you the similar look, but the finish on this matches the Apple Watch perfectly, and that's why I wanted it, because I was gonna wear it every single day. Is it worth the money for me? Not really, no. I'm being real, but I do think it looks nice, and I'm just too lazy to change it. So I just keep getting my watch knocked off every other day. But people were asking about that. I'm even putting comments up on the screen because people think I lie about things like this when people ask me questions. So it's up on the screen. But today was a fun day. I hope you guys enjoy the new studio. Again, there's a lot more scenes and stuff that you haven't seen yet. But this is just one of the backdrops that we'll have, and it's not 100% done. I need to change that. It's really annoying. But I just wanted to soft launch it today. Make sure there's no technical difficulties. So there you go. That's going to be the end of the video. And we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.